Alright, video about two subjects essentially. Just taking care of some business. First off, I'm probably going to suspend ratings, comments, all that stuff because YouTube is algorithmically demoting any video I post. Doesn't matter whether it has the F-bomb in it or any other bomb. It's doing it to all the other channels too that I've opened. So fuck it. You know, there's no point in having ratings and comments if they don't get you anything at all. I mean, there's no payback whatsoever. It just gives my trolls ample opportunity to fuck with me, at least fuck with my head a little. So the hell with it. Yeah, for the time being anyway, who knows how long, whatever. Nothing written in stone. And also I'm just sick of people anyway. I mean, you know, the Darwin hamster thing is just, it's just gotten so ludicrous. You're all, you know, Mel's basket case is about the only sane person left here, right? I mean, you're all out of your fucking minds. There are a couple of people. Which I will mention, you know, Wayne, the Kiwi guy, he did a video on virtual reality, and yeah, I mean, you know, it's another argument rephrased in support of it, and you know, swimming against streams, but what the hell. And so the second half of this video will be a response video to that stupid Speemish guy, Smeemish, whatever, Smeem Dish, that, you know, wasted 2 minutes and 41 seconds of my life with a pointless response, so I'll respond to that. The other point I wanted to raise was on this whole censorship thing with YouTube. What are they going to do about comments? I was just thinking about the comments when I was thinking about the comments. I'm saying, well, what if I write "you fucking cunt" in the comments? Now, the little kiddies can read that just as well as everybody else, right? So what are they going to do about that? How are they going to get the profane language out of the comments? So let's see them start editing our comments, right? You know, put in little asterisks or something. What's their plan going to be? Because apparently they would have to have a fucking plan. Because if they don't have a fucking plan, it's a grotesque inconsistency that the trolly commenters can use the F-bomb, but the people making the video can't. I mean, fuck that shit. So let's see what their explanation for that one's going to be. Are they going to demote the video because somebody F-bombs the comments? I mean, fuck this place. This is idiotic. So anyway, moving on to Smeem Dish.
Childish fucking dreams. Emendum and his crew are out there preaching this theory of virtual reality. What the?
Yeah, whatever. You know it's childish. This is infantile. It's infantile to make a 2-minute, even any number of minute video, any number of second video, where you make no argument, all right? Where you just sit there and take your little cheap shots, your little cheap rhetoric. I mean, and that's all it is. It's just cheap rhetoric.
Fuck. All right? I've said before, virtual reality, in theory, cool.
Yeah, well, that doesn't make any sense. In theory, cool. Everything that's in theory that can be cool might as well be, would probably be cooler. In fact, you dumb ass.
Alright, I mean, I'll say it straight up. In theory, in philosophy, good idea. That sounds great.
Philosophy is about reality, you asshole, okay? You don't philosophize by, you know, meaningfully or pointfully about things that aren't, that don't have any significance to human behavior or human ambitions or the future.
Alright, but so does the theory of let's all go to Happy Candyland and jump around with the fairies.
That doesn't make any sense, because that's not theoretically possible. It's not theoretically reasonable. It's not within the realm of probability. You know, it'd be stupid as assholes like you who probably think we're actually going to do space travel or something. You probably don't understand enough about physics to know that's never going to happen. Okay, that's got the theoretical obstacle sitting right in front of it. There's a big, huge theoretical obstacle to us surviving our propensity towards violence. You greedy fucks have created this competitive world where people will end up blowing this place to shit. And you haven't come up with any explanation. Why don't you give me the argument? Explain to me how technology and human conflict has any future. Explain that to me. Give me the theoretical possibility of how we escape the next 100 years of technical advance.
That sounds okay to me. That sounds better than my life. You know, it's dream. This whole thing, this whole idea that
Yeah, and you're just a naysayer. That's all. You're just and you don't even have any nay. There's nothing in your bag of nay. It's just this little confetti nay. It's just this. Let's just cloud the air with nonsensical suppositions of improbability or impossibility.
Emendum's got the solution that, well, because we thought of this virtual reality idea, we thought of this dream that might be possible, that we found the solution to everything,
Yeah, well, whatever. It's theoretically been on the table for maybe 100 years, probably a little less than that. But I mean, there's novels and stories that have virtual reality incorporated into them. It's not a brand new concept. I'm only defending that as a place. It's a rational alternative to a world that we're not gonna satisfy the 7 billion people. We're not gonna create the infrastructure. We don't have the fuel or the hardware to do it. And the second obstacle is that we're not gonna survive as independent, free-thinking, free-wanting, greedy bastards in a future reality where technology is only going to get more and more sinister in its capacity to destroy human beings.
We found the answer. It's just a fucking dream.
Yeah, and that's just fucking empty, vacuous rhetoric. Vacuous. I mean, a 6-year-old, we could expect maybe more from a 6-year-old than mommy says so. I mean, that's all you're doing. You're just saying, mommy says it can't happen. You got nothing behind it.
I can make up any story and say, yeah, in the future we'll be able to do this. I mean, I won't even think of an example because it's just bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. No example, no anything. That's right.
It's just bullshit. You
said that 4 times.
Keep preaching this whole idea of bullshit and phantasmagorical ideas and, wishing things were better. That's all you're doing.
No, I'm doing what a lot of people do when they're facing and looking at the future, and they try to analyze it and say, well, what are the variables, what are the conditions, what are the circumstances, how do you deal with those circumstances? And so I put something on the table that deals with the circumstances, and the argument, the counter argument you have is bullshit. Well, guess what? You have to do a little better than that, fucker.
That is all you're doing. All you're saying is that, well, maybe in the future we'll be able to do it.
No, I've argued and pointed out how we're already getting there. We already have drones fighting our wars. We already have implants duplicating our sense organs. We have seen people drop dead playing virtual video games. Newsflash, catch on. The future's here, fucktard.
That's it. Hey, maybe one day we'll be able to detach our brains from our body and connect it to a supercomputer that we all run on, and it's just heaven. It's just not practical.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, no future's ever practical. Oh, they could just say that about landing on the moon or some other thing. Nah, it's not practical. Submarine? Nah, it's not practical. Under the water will get in. Can't do it. I mean, the world's always had fucktards like you that just serve no useful purpose. You have nothing to offer, but like I said, you just throw in confetti. That's all you're doing. Just cloud the air with a bunch of distracting nonsense.
Come on. I mean, come on, really. You're going to say that technology is going to progress to this point, and we're going to be able to eventually.
Yeah, well, aren't we? I mean, what is wrong rationally with that argument? If we survive, we don't blow ourselves up. Well, we're still here 100 years from now, or 500 years from now, or 10,000 years from now. I mean, what are you saying? It's impossible at any point in our future? I don't think you can make that argument. I will make the argument that the reason why I'm talking about it, the reason why I'm pushing it, is because if I'm telling you that if we don't get there fast, all right, we're not going to survive our hedonism. We're not going to survive our greed and our stupidity. We will kill each other, and we'll do it in a way that will fuck this place up.
All right, well, when we get to that point where it's eventually possible, then it becomes a viable theory. As of right now,
no. It becomes a viable theory when you can rationally defend it. Okay, you don't understand any concept that has anything to do with the word logic, do you?
No reason to believe this is a good thing to think about.
Oh yeah, no reason except all the reasons I've put in, you know, dozen videos or more, and you have nothing. You have 4 bullshits and a come on and a come on.
And to act on. It's just completely a dream.
Oh, I forgot 3 dreams also. You know.
It really is. And I'm really getting sick of hearing all this virtual reality stuff.
Yeah, because you have nothing to offer. You have no counter argument to it. You're just like, oh my god, scared, wet my little panties because I don't know what to think, because I can't think about the future. I can't think about technology because you can't even deal with today, asshole. Well, the dead silence at the end just adds more charm to your shit. Whatever. Okay, the end. Enough said. Except nothing said on his part, so I'm not posting this to the virtual reality channel because there's nothing to respond to. There's no substance, no guts, no anything.